Good morning, folks. It's morning here anyways. Got my cat snuggled up behind me, and my daughter's asleep, so I think we can get through properties, maybe into types. We're going to talk about properties. I'm talking about like let or var statements. These are stored properties. A let is a constant property that is stored. A variable, a var is a variable property that is stored. So before you declare them, you want to think to yourself, think. Is it going to change? Here's an example of let property. Let my name equal David Levy. Okay? That's what it says on my birth certificate. That is a constant. You know what's not a constant, guys and gals? My weight. But I'm on the Naturally Slim program and I've lost 10 pounds. So my weight is 150. I can tell you all about Naturally Slim some other day. Luckily, I get it for free through my work. Usually it's expensive, so I can tell you all about it. All right. My name, David Levy. My weight is a variable, 150. This is the structure you want to use when defining these properties. This is the naming convention. You want to start all properties with lowercase letters. So you start them with a lowercase letter, and you throw a capital in there every now and then to make it more readable. That's called camel case. So you would write like this. Okay. So one thing is that Swift infers the type. What I mean by type is see how this is red and this is blue, or purple, I guess. This is a string. This is an int. Strings, you can tell are strings because there's quotation marks around them. Whole numbers are ints. So you can also do this and specify. You can tell Swift, I always want my name to be a string. I always want my weight to be an int. The way I read this, you put the colon in there to specify it, and I always read it like let my name of type equals of type string equal David Levy. So I pretend like colon says the words of type. Let my name of type string equal David Levy. And that's the structure for writing a property. So now we're venturing into types. There's strings, there's ints, there's also arrays. Let's make a variable, call it my job, and make it an array. Because you know what? I wear many hats. I wear the hat of, let's throw at the very front here, father. Aw. An array is an ordered list. So I'm also a teacher. And I'm also an app developer. Cool. Uh-oh, I forgot something. But you know what? It's okay because it's a variable. And when you make something an array, it comes with its own bag of tricks. So now that I've got this thing called my job, I can add things to it. Let's append husband. Aww. Now when you print my job, down here it's going to say father, teacher, app developer, husband. Cool, right? Uh-oh, guess what happened? My weight equals my weight plus 1. It's a variable, so it can change. So now my weight is equal to my weight plus 1, my original weight, or my current weight plus 1. So it's the way this reads is then 151 equals 150 plus 1. See, because I said my weight up here is 150. Well, now I'm assigning a new thing to it. I'm saying, you know what? I ate a heavy dinner, and we're going to add a pound to it. Cool. So what happens if you try to change a constant? Okay, well here's something. My name. You know what? My name is now equal to Dave Strand because I'm in a band, and it sounds cooler than David Levy. It's crashing, right? It says you can't do that. You said is on your birth certificate your name is David Levy. Truthfully, this should probably be an array because I actually have multiple names because I'm in a band. I have a band name, I have a real name, I have a nickname. But if we wanted to just keep it like this, simple, then we could change this to var. So let's do this. My current name. My current name is Dave Strand. But my list of names, we'll say it's an array of strings, is equal to this one, say it's even Dave, a man of many names. So now I've got a list of names as well. What I could do, because it's an array, is I could say my current name is equal to my list of names at the location of 0. See, arrays are weird. Let me just print my current name to show you it's working. Then I'll tell you about the weirdness of arrays. See, my current name is David Levy. If I was to change this to 1, now my current name is Dave Strand. Arrays are weird. They start with the number 0. They're ordered. So I can say at the 0 index, my name is David Levy. At the 1 index, my name is Dave Strand. At the 2 index, my name is David Levy, or Dave Levy. What about at the 3 index? There's nothing there, so it's going to crash. 3. It says, no, you can't do that. And there's ways to guard against that as well. We'll learn about that later. If you want to know how many names I have, you could print my list of names dot count. 3. All right. We learned about variables, and we learned about types, and we learned about appending to an array. We learned quite a bit of stuff. These are the major types. There's also dictionaries, there's floats, there's doubles, there's sets. There's all different kinds of types, which you'll learn over time. What you need to know about arrays is they're ordered lists, and dictionaries are key value combinations. Dictionaries are very specific. Actually, they're all pretty specific about types. So you can't just go like, I'm a father, I'm a teacher, I'm an app developer, I'm a 23,764. It's got to be a string. If you wanted to do that, you kind of could. You could put quotes around it. Should be cool with that. So arrays, dictionaries, sets, you have to be pretty particular about what type of thing you're throwing inside of those placeholders. Yeah, that's it. So when you're developing your properties, you kind of don't have to worry about what type it is because Swift is going to figure it out. So you could have just as easily said my current name is this, my list of names is that, and you get rid of the type, and Swift is cool with that. It'll infer. There may be some times when you have to specify, but don't worry about it. I'll leave them in because it's colorful. Looks pretty. Oh, also, speaking of, if you see I've got black background and my text is white and blue, and You can change those preferences up here in Xcode preferences, and fonts and colors. You can switch it to whatever you want. Like yours might look like this. Very good. Hope you learned some stuff here, and I'm gonna make this available with some more comments and more clarity, so that you can check out how to make properties and the different types that are available to you.